Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, we're going to be doing a get ready with me with products I have been loving, and I just want to talk about these products because I feel like I've been using them so much that I want you guys to know about them. So if that's something you guys are interested in, make sure you guys hit the like button, make sure you subscribe, and let's get on to the video. So yesterday I received a sweater from Jessica Brown and Tyler Travels TV. I supported them by purchasing this sweatshirt. It says it's beginning to look a lot like Vlogmas, and I'm so happy, so I'm wearing it. It is really cold today this morning. My hair is a mess today, and I decided to wear my little snowflake earrings. We have yet to get snow here in Illinois. We have not really gotten any snow, just like little flakes, but nothing great like, oh, we're getting like an inch of snow, nothing. But that means that like January is gonna suck. So I wanted to talk about some products that I've been really enjoying and apply them with you guys on camera so you guys can see the products. I also have like my Christmas nails on. I think they're so freaking cute. This one has little reindeers on it. It's so cute. This has like a little texture pattern of like a, you can see that there. It's like a sweater pattern. It's so cute. But yeah, I'm very, very happy we could finally put up our Christmas decorations and just rolling around that time for Christmas. I do have some active breakouts. They're just kind of healing. I do use those like little dermacool patches, or I don't know what they're called. Yeah, I think they're the derma patches, but they've been helping, but I'm still breaking out. My skin like freaked out because of the cold. It's getting a lot colder and my skin's like freaking out. But the first product that I've been enjoying on my skin is an SPF, and this is the Super Goop Glow Screen. Now, I do have more combination oily skin in the summertime, but now that it's colder and again my skin's freaking out, I've been using this little glow screen, a spectrum of SPF of 40, and I really like how it looks on my skin. It's like a little bit of a tinted sunscreen, so you do have a tint, and when you blend it on your skin, it gives you a natural glow. So this is just how I apply it on my cheeks, on my nose, a little bit on my forehead here. And you will right away see the sheen that it gives my skin. I do have natural light coming in my window and then a little ring light. So if the for some reason the like sun comes in and out, that's why. But this is basically what I'm looking at. I mean, you can't really tell like there's much of a glow, a little bit. But I've been really enjoying this sunscreen, and I do plan on purchasing a full size of it if I keep enjoying it as much as I am now. The only downfall to me using something like that, I went on the Sephora website to see if there was like a mini, but there's not. There's only a mini of the glow screen, which I don't think is the same. Or no, this is the glow screen. There's only a mini of the other one, the oh, what's it called? Unseen sunscreen, and it's not the same. So I've been kind of wanting to think about the fact that if I do want to purchase a full size, I might not use it up, but I could always use it on my body, right? In the summer. I mean, I use sunscreen every day, but I've been really enjoying this little mini, so I'm excited to keep using that. Another glowy product that I've been adding on top of that is this. This is the Milani Soft Focus Glow. I really, really like this product. I think it's just such a good, affordable, like, kind of that glow from within your skin. It makes your skin look super plump. I have mine in the shade 01 Nude Glow. They do have another shade that's a little bit darker, I believe. So if you have a darker skin, I would say go with that shade. But I've been applying it here on my cheeks, a little on my forehead. And again, it just gives my skin another added glow. And it also has like a smoothing, like a benefit, like it smooths my skin out and kind of makes it tacky for foundation application. And speaking of foundation application, foundation that I have been enjoying and loving to death has been the Westman Atelier. This is the Vital Skin Foundation Stick. I have Atelier 2, which is my winter shade. I just purchased a deeper shade, like I think it's Atelier 4. So I have a little bit of both, just because like I am getting to my lighters right now, but when I am like in the summertime, I want something to match. So this is Atelier 2. I'm just going to go ahead and go in with Atelier 2 here on the high points, like the highlighted areas of my face. A little bit here and here. Now I want to go in with another one that I've also been enjoying, and this is the Merit Perfecting Complexion Stick. I have mine in the shade Ochre. Another very beautiful shade. I have been using mine and I've been enjoying it. I like to use this one as like more of a concealer, so I'll apply it here. This is a little bit deeper. I don't know if you can really tell, but it is a little bit deeper. So I've just been going in with both, and I know it's weird because like they're both newer releases, but they're both like I found them around the same time and I've been really enjoying them so much. So those are ones that I've been loving, and I cannot wait to get the deeper shade so I can just kind of mix, because I feel like sometimes I don't want to look super ghosty and it can make me look a little ghosty. So I'm going to go ahead and blend this foundation out. And for blending, I've been enjoying my Juno & Co sponge. I also have a Morphe, or not Morphe, ColourPop sponge that I've been using. Because I did have one from, I think it's AOA, in my drawer, but for some reason it's just not, like, I don't know if it's just the sponge is getting old. I washed all my product, like all my sponges and my brushes, and for some reason that one's just not working for me. So this is what I like to do. I just like to blend it. And what I like to do for this, I'll go into my face with a setting spray. So I'm going to use my ColourPop Hyaluronic Acid Setting Mist just to add a little bit more of like a base, like not a base, but like more hydration to my skin, because my skin has been really dry. Again, my skin's like freaking out because winter's here, and this product from ColourPop has been really helping my skin, especially around my chin. I do have a lot of texture because of those breakouts. So I've been just like using the setting spray on my skin when I apply these sticks, not because they're necessarily drying, because I think the foundation sticks are really good of like a neutral finish, like they're very satin like on the skin. But for me, because my skin has been more drier, I feel like there's like a little bit of spots like right here around my nose that have been more drying. So I like to use the Pretty Fresh mist. I'll also apply it on my brush and just kind of go back into my skin, because again, I just need that extra hydration. And this does have hyaluronic acid, so it helps my skin as well. This is what I'm looking at. You can see I have a more even base now. It's like much more even than it was before. It is blended out pretty evenly, I feel. I do still have some acne peeking through, but that's okay with me. If I do want to touch up and go for like a more added coverage, I like to go with my Kosas concealer. This is the Kosas concealer in 3.5. I like to just go in a little bit on some of these spots that I have here, so you guys can kind of tell. They're a little bit all over the place. Like I said, I'm breaking out, so it's not been my favorite. Then again, same thing, I just kind of go in with my sponge. And this adds like the perfect amount of coverage without making my skin super drying, because this Kosas concealer is so creamy. I've really been enjoying using it. Mine's kind of getting on its last leg, which I've been kind of wanting to replace it. I haven't purchased any other concealer besides the Milani and the e.l.f. again, because I finished those in my Project Pan. So that just added a little bit coverage, not super high coverage, but it added some coverage. Now all I'm going to do is go back with my Kosas concealer and just add a teeny bit under my eyes. Just where I feel like I need a little bit more extra coverage under my eyes, especially because, like I said, I am having a little bit of like dryness around my eyes, around my nose. It's basically like all my T-zone, which is, like I said, really weird for me, because usually I have oily combination skin, but my skin's like freaking out. I think that also has to do with it, but this is what I like to do with the Kosas concealer. And it just adds a little extra coverage and a little extra like hydration. Next, what I've been enjoying doing is going back in with another glowing product. This is a Tarte Shape Tape Glow Wand. And I like to just use this on the high points of my cheeks, my nose. And I blend it out again with the same sponge. And it just adds an additional glow to my skin. And it just makes it look a little more like highlighted, plump, and hydrated. Now we're gonna go with concealer, or not concealer, powder. And I don't use a lot of powder, like I said. I've been having a lot more texture, but one powder that I've been loving and really enjoying, and I feel like, I know she just released a compact of this, and I do feel like purchasing. This is a Nikia Joy Velvet Finishing Powder, and I have this, I think she only has one shade. This smells like vanilla. Oh, it's so good. I'm gonna go with my setting powder brush. This is the Real Technique setting brush, and I'm just gonna go on with whatever's left on the cap, and I'm just gonna set under my eyes a little bit here, because I do have some creases under my eyes, and I want to make sure that they're set. And then I'll go a little bit here on my forehead. And that's basically all I will do for powder. I don't want to put it all over my face because I'm going to go with cream products, which I've been loving. So the first cream product I've been loving and enjoying so much is another Westman Atelier product. This is a Westman Atelier Contour Trace Stick in the shade Biscuits. And it's just a really neutral contour product. So what I've been doing is I've just been enjoying going in with this one. Not so heavily. Not as bad as I would use my Milk Makeup. Speaking of my Milk Makeup bronzer, I feel like mine has gone off. It smells a lot more. I mean, before it smelled a little bit like Play-Doh, but lately it's been a lot more like it's been stronger smelling. So I'm not sure. I think this is expired. It has a 12-month shelf life, and it sucks because it's such a big product. You know you're not gonna get through it. I only know one person in my whole life that I watch on YouTube that has gone through this, and it's Paulina Beauty here on YouTube. So I don't think I'm ever going to go through this in not enough time that it will not expire. I have a lot of this left. Like, let me see here if I can roll this up. You get a lot of freaking bronzer. And she's the only one that's gone through this product, and I'm really amazed by that, because like I said, I'm never going to finish this in enough time that it will expire. And it's already starting to smell very Play-Doh-y. I mean, not horribly, like the Kosas bronzer powder really stank. Like, I got rid of that because it was so bad. But yeah, I don't know. I might have to like start using it again because I love it, but it's just not getting enough use. I'm going to go ahead and use my Sonia Kashuk buffing brush. This is the dupe for a Sephora brush that I love to use for bronzer. And it just blends this bronzer so beautifully on my skin. It's just honestly really good. The contour stick from Westman, it's expensive, but I've been enjoying using more luxury products, and I kind of get why certain products cost a lot more now, like that I've been using them. Obviously, there's very good affordable products. Like, again, the Milk Makeup one, if you want to get it in a mini. You're not going to finish a full size, but this is what I get. A little bit more of a defined cheek, more bronzing contour than anything. So now I'm going to go with a bronzer. And of course, I don't have to repeat myself. You guys know what bronzer I love. It's the Milani Dolce Baked Bronzer in the shade 09. And I'm going to go in with this bronzer just to warm up my cheeks. It gives a really nice glow to my cheeks as well. So I'm just going to use this on my cheeks here. And again, it just gives another like added glow. I've just been really obsessed because my skin has never been this like normal to the fact that I can enjoy these glowy products. And I do love, especially in the summertime, I love using these products. But now that it's winter and we're getting like a lot more sun, because I don't know, for some reason, I don't know, I felt like fall was really cloudy. And now that we're in winter, we're getting a lot of sun. So I've been enjoying using these products. Blushes that I've been loving and adoring have been my Nudestix blushes. I have 2 matte shades. I also have dewy blushes from Nudestix. I have 2 dewy and 2 matte. So I'll go ahead and swatch those for you guys. Let me just roll up my sleeve so it doesn't get dirty. So the first 2 ones that I have that are matte blush colors. The first one again is in the nude. I don't need the brush. They have a little cute brush, but I don't really use the brush. Let's swatch this one. This is in the nude. It's a really natural, obviously nude blush. A little bit of a peachy color under there, but not as peachy as Sweet Peach Peony. This is a dewy color. So you can see the difference. That's more matte, that's more dewy. Another dewy that I love is Tiger Lily Queen. This is a little bit more like pinky. Tiger Lily Queen, Sweet Peach Peony in the nude, which is a matte. And last but not least, my winter shade that I have been obsessed with is the shade in Body Language, which is more of a berry. Those are my 4 favorite shades from Nudestix. I haven't really tried any other shades. I've been wanting to try the more red tone shade in Cherie, I believe is their newer shades. But I have yet to like work with these more and play with my ones that I already have in my collection. But I do plan on purchasing those in the future because I've been obsessed with them. We're going to go ahead and go in with the shade in Body Language, which is the one that I've been loving. And the way I apply this is I just go directly on my cheek, a little bit on my nose, and I just use my sponge to blend. So I'll just use my sponge to blend this blush into my cheeks. I feel like I went a little too high there, so I'll fix that. And then you get a really good flush on the skin. When I'll do that to fix, I'll just go ahead and go with a little bit of powder here. Just so I don't go too high. And that's what I've been enjoying for like face products. I know it's like not super revolutionary, but those are just the products that I've been loving. I've also been loving this Cosmetics blush in Venetian Rose. It gives like a super hydrated, kind of another similar shade to the one I just put on my cheeks. So we're going to go ahead and go with a little bit of this just to get a little extra color on my cheeks. As if I needed any more blush. But it just gives another like added color. Makes it a little bit more pink tinted. And it kind of also helps to set the cream blush. So those are ones I've been loving. I haven't been reaching for like a specific highlighter, which it just says a lot because I think my preferences for highlighter have changed. I do have textured skin, so it's been harder to find highlighter that will work on my skin. So that's basically what I do. And I'm going to talk about a quick eye look that I've been loving, and I've been using this palette a lot. This is the Jaclyn Hill and Morphe Divine Neutrals palette. I have been playing with this palette a lot, and I'm really impressed with the quality of this Morphe palette. I do purchase Morphe palettes, so keep that in mind. If you don't like Morphe, that's, you know, there's certain brands I don't like either, so I won't purchase from them. But this is a brand that I'll purchase from, and it's Jaclyn Hill. So I just had to purchase this neutral color story. Asked if I needed any more neutrals. I've been really enjoying this palette and using it in my collection. You get a total of 12 shades. 12 shades. And let me go ahead and swatch some of these for you guys because I have been loving them so much. So let me I'm getting really warm. I might take this off. Let me go ahead and swatch these. I'm going to go like this. So the first 2 shades, All Lux and Chic Happens. The first 2. And these are really smooth and buttery. And like I said, I love this formulation. The second 2 are Just Barely and Birthday Suit. So it's the second row. Birthday Suit and Just Barely. Let me just grab a little bit more. Just barely. It's like a little bit darker than the other neutral white, but they're very beautiful, like a cream color. The next two are Drippin' and Good Vibes. So these two. Then you have Boo Bear and Risque Business. And I love this palette. I think it goes pretty deep. So I've been really enjoying using this palette. Then you have Booked and Striptease. This is one of my favorite shades in the palette as well. And the last two shades are Cinnamon Roll and Exposed, which is another one that I've been loving. And you can see, even for the mattes, there's like no streakiness, no like patchiness when swatching them. So that is the Jaclyn Hill Divine Neutrals palette. I'll go ahead and show you basically how I swatched it. So, and this is a more natural light, you guys. It's not like any studio lights. So let me see if I'm in frame. Yeah. So that is the Jaclyn Hill Divine Neutrals palette that I have been enjoying. Let me go ahead and wipe these swatches off and we'll get started on an eye look. Alright, let's go ahead and get started on an eye look. I'm going to go ahead and just prime my eyelids really quickly. I'm going to be using, I think, my Milani eye primer because it's just what I've been using lately. I feel like my primer from Pat McGrath. My primer from Natasha Denona has gone bad because I've been trying to use it and it's just not working the same. A lot of my shadows are really creasing on me and I think that that's expired. So I'm probably going to get rid of that one. So I've been using this Milani one a lot to prime my eyelids. And you guys can probably tell from this video, I've been doing my makeup a little bit differently now. I'll do my eyebrows, then I'll do my base and bronzer, blush, and highlight, and then I'll do my eyes last. Just because I found what has been working for me has been doing my base first, and then from there going with an eye look that matches. Because, I mean, you can do it the other way around, you can, to each their own. Sometimes I'll still do it the old way if I'm in a hurry, but I've been really enjoying doing that. So I'm going to go ahead and grab a blender brush. This is from Eyeliner Cosmetics. I'm going to go in the shade Just Barely, which is like this neutral kind of like cream color. And just set my brow bone and also my inner corner and lid here. Let me come a little closer. Let me come a little closer. So that's what I've been doing. And then I'm going to go ahead and go into the shade Good Vibes, which is this other neutral, kind of like just going down the row. Actually, let me do the other look that you guys really enjoyed. I got a lot of comments on that look, so let's do that. So I'm going to use a more precise blender brush. Let me see here. Oh, okay. I'm going to use the Sigma Diffuse Crease Brush, and I'm going to go into the last shade, which is the deepest shade in Cinnamon Roll. And this is basically what I do. I put it on the outer corner. Leave it like that. The same thing on the other eye. Okay. And then I'm going to go back in with a little bit more. And just start blending into the crease. Doesn't have to be precise because we're going to use another lighter shade to blend it out, but just enough to get the shade onto your eyelid. The same thing on the other eye. And then from here, I'm going to grab a smaller crease brush, which I'll use the one that I was using from Alamar. I'm going to go into the shade Good Vibes, which is this shade right here, which is like a more brown shade. And I'm going to blend the outer part of the eye. I'm going to use a clean brush to just kind of clean up the outer part of my eye that got a little messed up here. Doesn't have to be exact, but with the blender brush, I'm just going to basically go back and forth. Same thing on the other eye. And with this one, I can feel like I'm going to need a little bit more of the darker shade, but I'll go back at the end and add it. I'm going to go back in with Cinnamon Roll. Then I'm going to go back in with the same shade in Good Vibes. And here's where you guys saw that you guys liked how the shade looked. I'm going to go into the deepest shade in Exposed. Put it on the outer part of my eye here. With my finger. Then I'm going to go with Risque Business, which is this red toned shade, and put it on my lid. I was going to go for a more neutral look, but I know you guys like that look, so I'll just repeat it here on camera with you guys. And I'm going to go back into the Exposed shade a little bit just to add more. Then I'm going to grab my blender brush that I was using, either one. I'm going to use the one that has the darkest shade just to kind of add a little bit more here. And then what I'm going to do here is I'm going to grab either my sponge or napkin just to clean up the outer parts of my eye. And I got some black in here, but that's okay. I want that off with a little wipey here. Oh, what the heck? I feel like I'm getting more. Okay, that's okay. I'm gonna wipe that off. And then I'm gonna go back in with a little concealer from Kosas. You know what I think that could have been? It could have been a little bit of fallout. That maybe just snuck under there. But I'm gonna grab my setting brush and just kind of go over with whatever shade was, whatever powder was left. And that is that. I also go back if you would like and blend a little bit more, which I don't think I need to go back and blend as much. It looks a little bit patchy here on camera, but in person it looks okay. Like there's like a little patch there, but it's not the same in person. So from here, I'm just gonna go with a little liner and some mascara, and I'll come right back. I figured I'll just do I'm gonna do my eyeshadow, like my eyeshadow. I'm gonna do my eyeliner and mascara with you guys on camera. I'm just gonna use my Touch Sort of Macro Blade liquid liner just to make a little wing. Ooh, this is not my favorite liner, by the way. But I'm using it because it's what I have. I feel like this one looks a little better. I'm gonna fix this one. And this liner does not dry down fully matte, so if you do see some shine to it, that's why. So I'm gonna grab a little Q-tip. This is just usually how I fix these kind of things. I'm gonna grab a little Q-tip and I'm just gonna clean up. So again, I did remove some products, so I'm just gonna go with my sponge. And then I'm gonna go back in with the liquid liner. Alright, it's not as even as I would like, but I think that's the best we're gonna get. I'm gonna go ahead and go with a mascara. A mascara that I've been really enjoying and that has replaced my love for the NARS is the Bite Beauty Up Sync Mascara. I'm just gonna use it on my lashes. And then, by the way, oh my god, what is going on with me today? Alright, I did find a mascara that's from the drugstore that is way better than my Cosmetics. Well, maybe not way better, but it's nicer on my lashes than the Cosmetics Pick Me Up that I will talk about next. And it's from ColourPop, you guys. ColourPop. Their new lengthening mascara, oh my god, is 100% like my favorite that I've tried this year. And it sucks that I tried it at the end of the year. This is the Pick Me Up mascara. This is what I use on my lower lashes from Cosmetics. I was gonna repurchase this mascara just like a couple days ago. And I'm like, let me pull this mascara out since it says it's volumizing and lengthening. And I tried it. And you guys, I fell in love right away. It doesn't smudge. It doesn't transfer. It doesn't, like, it's just so nice. It's not a tubing mascara like the Cosmetics one is. But it is nice. Now, I remind you guys again, everyone has preferences for the way they do their makeup. This is how I have been doing my makeup lately. I have been really enjoying this Jaclyn Hill and Morphe palette, and I've been really enjoying this color story. It's a neutral color story, and it's not for everyone, but for me, I really have been enjoying it. So that's what I've been reaching for. These products have been the ones that I've been reaching for. And last but not least, let's do my lip color that I got a lot of questions about. This is the lip color from Profusion. This is the Perfect Pout Soft Matte Lip Tint. I'm going to use a liner. This is the Essence Soft Contouring Lip Liner in the shade So Lovesick, just to line my lips because I don't have a lip liner from Profusion. I've actually never seen or tried there. This is the one in So Lovesick from Essence. These are really affordable, by the way. And I'll do a little bit of shading with this one, not so much. But then I'm going to go in with the Profusion lip tint in the shade Formal. I got questions about this one as well. And it's just so... it's really comfortable on the lips. Like, it doesn't feel like I'm wearing anything. And it is a lip tint. It will leave your lips stained for a little bit. So if you have like an event or a dinner, especially with the holidays coming up, I think this would be a really good lipstick or lip tint to go in with, because it will last. Even if you eat, you still have color left behind enough that you can't really tell like a huge difference. They also comes in with, this is basically how it comes. It comes as a trio, and you can get this at Walgreens. This is where I found mine. I'm guessing like CVS, Walmart might have it too, but I found mine at Walgreens, and this was $5 for 3. You get a nude, you get a pinkier, a red, and you have a like this true red that I've been loving. So you have Fan, Complete, and Formal. And this is a little trio from Profusion that I found at Walgreens, you guys. And this has been the color that I've been reaching for, especially with the holidays around the corner here. And yeah, this is basically my eye look. And then I'll probably go in with a little bit of the ColourPop setting spray, and that's it. This is my look. I didn't use any highlighter, but I feel like I didn't need to. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you leave a like, make sure you hit the like button, make sure you subscribe, make sure you hit the bell to get notified of new uploads, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.